The Trump administration is forging ahead with plans for a second term despite the results. His legal team is pursuing lawsuits in at least 5 states, including a new one filed last night in Michigan. Paula Reed is at the White House. Paula, good morning.
Good morning. Anthony, White House officials tell CBS News that President-elect Joe Biden will not get an invitation to the White House before President Trump has exhausted all of his legal options and before the vote count is certified. But many of the lawsuits that the campaign has backed, they've been thrown out by judges who say they are not supported by evidence. But the campaign continues to try to undermine confidence in the election process.
The Trump campaign's new lawsuit in Michigan cites familiar claims like ballots being counted twice and interference with election challengers. But this time, the suit comes with a 234-page document filled with affidavits of people who call themselves witnesses to alleged voting irregularities. In one example, a poll challenger claimed that there were several irregularities where ballot numbers did not match what was in the voter files. She said poll workers used their bodies to prevent her from watching and observing the ballot counting process. In another, a Republican challenger said she saw poll workers open ballots with Trump votes and respond by rolling their eyes or showing it to other poll workers. CBS News has not yet been able to verify these alleged witness accounts. Election law expert David Becker.
Right. None of these accounts are first person. None of these accounts were brought in a timely fashion. There are some serious questions about all of the testimony that's offered. The people of Michigan voted by a margin of nearly 150,000 votes in favor of President-elect Biden in this election. I think this lawsuit at best is designed to pressure the Michigan legislature, which is led by Republicans, to substitute its will for the will of the people of Michigan.
Republicans continue to search for widespread issues. In Texas, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick is offering up to $1 million to incentivize, encourage, and reward people for reports of voter fraud, even though there has been no evidence of any there. And top Republicans are rallying to support the president's refusal to concede, as Nancy Cortez found on Capitol Hill.
Senator, have you congratulated Vice President Biden yet?
No.
Why not?
And Secretary of State Mike Pompeo sent shockwaves when he appeared to dismiss the election results.
There will be a smooth transition to a second Trump administration.
And just one day after Mr. Trump fired his defense secretary, the Pentagon's top civilian officials for policy and intelligence resigned and will be replaced by Trump loyalists, including Anthony Tata, a retired general who has promoted conspiracy theories and whom the Senate previously rejected for a Pentagon job, and Kash Patel, a former aide to Republican Congressman Devin Nunes.
The Democratic chair of the House Armed Services Committee says this kind of high-level turnover at the Pentagon is dangerous, especially during a transition. He warns that it could be part of an effort to just gut the Pentagon of decades of experience. But previously, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs, he said that he would not allow the military to get involved in any of these disputes over the outcome of the election.
Proverbs chapter 21, verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it wheresoever he will. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. This is going to be a quick lesson. Just a couple words on the situation with Donald Trump. Them saying he's not going to concede, but them saying, well, he might concede, he might not. You know, a whole bunch of games and back and forth. At the end of the day, whether he does something where, for example, this COVID situation is getting out of hand and things are starting to shut down again. So whether he declares an emergency to the point where he stays in office, that's possible. I know the election is supposed to be over, but they playing games with, oh, you know, he could take it to court and this and that, and, you know, he's going to win because they're going to turn it over. Regardless of all that, that's one thing that could possibly happen. They could be trying to get everybody to fight, okay, to start super riots, okay, by Trump not leaving the office due to COVID or due to whatever, okay. This thing can go many ways. But the reason why I read Proverbs 21, verse 1, I read it again. The king's heart, the king's mind is in the hand of the Lord. as the rivers of water. He turneth it whatsoever he will. Right, man. So how about Shema Rashad is in control at the end of the day. Okay? Regardless who ends up in office, we at the end. It's over. Okay? That's one thing we do know. Okay? That it's over regardless, man. Okay? Trump ain't running nothing. Biden ain't running nothing. Hell, the elites ain't running shit. Okay? I tell it like that. How about Shema Rashad has control over all these guys? So he can put whoever he want to finish this thing out and have them do whatever he wants. Because he is the Most High. Okay? But as we watch, we will see. We will see, man. The way this turns, man. You know? Because, say for example, like I was saying earlier, point I want to finish. Say for example, they say, oh, Trump really won. And had Jake all happy because they believe in Biden, which is simple-minded as hell. But they believe in that situation because Obama backs him, et cetera, et cetera. So say at the last minute, they say, no, Trump really won. You know, it was fraud. And you got all these Trumpsters. yeah, you know, screaming and Jake mad. That could cause major riots. Then you have COVID going on. Then they can say, oh, the riots are going crazy. Now COVID has went to a doomsday proportion. Okay? Not saying it's going to happen, but that could. So there's many ways this could go here. Okay? But like I said, stay focused on the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter that it's over, man. They're going to do what they're going to do. Just watch. They're going to do what they're going to do. You know, don't get your mind twisted on all that. Okay? We know it's over, man. Okay, here it is. America starting to shut down again. Different states and different things are happening. Okay, so we just got to watch. So I ended on this. Let's go to Matthew 26, verse 41. Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So focus on prayer and watching, man. Okay, you spend more time on that, then you can actually overcome these different temptations, especially the hour of temptation that's going to come upon the world, man. The mark of the beast. Okay? A lot of pressure in taking this or taking that, or you can't eat, you can't buy, you can't be a part of society unless you do this, unless you do that. Those are the things that's coming, man. So we got to watch and pray, okay, and stay focused on the truth of the matter. It is over, man. So just prepare yourself. Get ready, man. This is a quick exhortation, you know, just a couple words on this situation. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see if he stays in office somehow due to emergency, or if somehow the courts, or they switching to say he won, or Biden comes in and show his horns. Either way, the horns are going to be shown. Okay, because the devil is a devil. All right? A devil is a devil, man. The devil coming down with great wrath, knowing he have a short time. So just remember that. So with that, I want to give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to the Elder Great Millstone. Shalom to your Achamat that is doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.